Hey guys, it's Odelia from You're a Tool, obviously, because this is on my site. But, it's Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, Spring 2012, yeah. Just kidding, 2013, that's what I meant. It's 2012 right now. I'm not used to that yet. And that is relevant because it's happening in the present, but also because that's why I haven't been writing as much, or at all. So, I thought it would be fun and different for me to record a video, especially because I've never recorded a video before like this. I'm actually sitting in my mother's bedroom talking to myself right now, and this little camera is perched on an extremely tall and extremely precarious pile of books. So it's a weird situation, but we're gonna have fun. So let's begin. How did Fashion Week start? Oh, Fashion Week started with Fashion Inside Out, which I already told you about, so we're going to skip over that. That was Thursday, which brings us to Friday, which you saw a little tidbit of in that outfit photo I showed you. I think it's called Minnie Mouse Clubhouse. Play on words. You know, I love them. And that afternoon, evening, 5 p.m. is like that awkward time between afternoon and evening, so we'll just call it after evening. I don't know. Erin Bar, which is the show I went to at 5, was really awesome. It was set up as a presentation as opposed to a runway, so it was all these girls dressed in like Marilyn Monroe, like vibe sort of stuff going on that didn't make any sense, but the hairdos were like reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe, which is what I was getting at, and she was on the invitation, so one can assume that that's what was going on in the designer's head. But the clothing focused on, I have notes here actually in my cute little Hogwarts notebook. What did I say about Erin Bar? Good things. I said good things about her show. Oh, it was a very simple color palette. Like red, black, gray, white. Lots of sheer things, crochet. Not a lot of pants. Some pants. But there was a lot of red, and I love red. It's literally my favorite color ever in the world. So, another cool thing, a lot of the models were wearing round sunglasses, which is a trend, a street style trend I've been like scoping out a little bit, so hopefully I'll be able to post about that soon. I've got some pretty good shots of street style, just by the way, that also segues really well into my next topic, which is Fashion Week street style and how much it sucks. So, in the past few years, street style blogs and photographers have been like emerging from like corners of the world and have been just like blowing up the scene, you know? Like started with the Sartorialist, Scott Schumann, what a bro, right? Then like Tommy Ton, and shoot, who else is there? Well, okay, then there's like Honey, let's skip forward a few years. Sorry about using the acronym, Humans of New York. His name's Brandon. I met him the other day. He's very nice. He shook my hand. But people, since it's everywhere, the whole street style thing is everywhere. Like everyone's always on the lookout for like, ooh, maybe they're a photographer. Maybe they want to take my picture. Maybe it's Honey lurking in the corner. You know, people have started dressing for the cameras and not for themselves. So I'm in Lincoln Center every day after school. Taking pictures, and a lot, it's been difficult this season, especially because people know enough about what photographers are looking for that they dress for the cameras, and that's not personal style. That's like, how can I interpret what someone else is thinking and put it on my body? Not really what fashion's about. It's sort of what it's about, but not really. I didn't phrase that right, but it's not, that's not how it should be. That's not personal style, is what I was getting at. So, yeah, I expect like a full-blown article about that, because I'm in a writing mood. And so I guess I'm just converting that into speech, which is weird, because I'm not good at making things up on the spot. This is kind of difficult. But, what was the next show I went to? Saturday morning. Actually, it was at noon. It's not the morning. Son Jung-wan. I hope I pronounced that right. Butchered it the first time. But, that was really cool. Kind of drawing a blank on what that looked like just because I've been to so many shows. Hope that didn't sound pretentious. Sorry if it did. But exciting first front row. There was Brooke Shields and her 2 little kitties. That was really cool. I remember really liking the show. It was awesome. I'll put some pictures up soon. And then I met a really nice woman named Sarah from Australia who went to a Madonna concert Saturday night, so that's cool. Later that day at 4, I went to Katya Lenovich, who I also went to see last year, but it was a box presentation. This year it was a runway. And I was a little late. Oops. But I got there in time. I had a seat. That was nice. And at the end of the show, it was an awesome show, by the way. Totally cool. Like, well, I'll explain in a sec. So after the show, I kind of snuck backstage, and all of a sudden I saw my friend Caroline. You remember Caroline from the Can I Have Your Closet thing I did a while ago with her. So Caroline happened to be there, and I was like, what are you doing here, girl? This is crazy. And it turns out that she knows someone who, like, knows the designer, so she was helping out backstage. But I also interviewed the designer herself, and so I have a short little interview written in my notebook, as you can see here. Really messy notes. It's not going to be like a word-for-word thing like I used to do, because I was so unprepared. The whole slipping backstage thing, very last minute, like, last second. So yeah, that was awesome. Very cool. What happened then? Sunday morning. This was really actually in the morning. 11 a.m. Lila Rose. It was cool. It was a cool experience. It was one of those, like, really trendy shows that you go to. Well, not that you all are going to shows, but hypothetically a person goes to them. It's a trendy show. Not sure how cohesive the collection was. That's what was running through my mind mostly. Pretty clothing. Didn't really get what was going on. But it's definitely sellable. I think she was inspired by some artist who is like a really arbitrary, like, I don't know how you pronounce this in English, but like an oeuvre. That was a terrible French accent. I speak better French than that, don't worry. It's late at night. Don't judge me. My mother is fluent in French, please. Anyway, so what happened at that show? Oh, Lauren Conrad sitting front row, and Mandy Moore also sitting front row. And it was insane, because people were vicious, like, pushing me out of the way to talk to her. I was hurt physically and emotionally, maybe a little. Kind of bruised. But, yeah, so then that night, Octavia, who also, like, Can I Have Your Closet, takes some of my pictures sometimes. She's really awesome. Her and I went to the launch of Rookie Mag's yearbook book. So it's a book, and it was awesome because it was all these beautiful, awesome, incredible, like, teenagers and, like, post-teenage women, and even adults, and, like, one old guy who was, like, getting really into it. We all gathered up at the McNally Jackson bookstore down in Soho, and the whole rookie team was there. Tavi was there. What? Like, crazy. And they did, like, it's not a poetry slam. It's where you just, like, read excerpts of of a book. So that's what was happening, and then that happened. Sorry, brain is dead. There's actually bags under my eyes because that's how tired I am. Then I talked to the entire team, told Tavi how much I love her. I hugged one of them, flipped out a lot. That was great. What happened? Today's Tuesday, so that leaves Monday. Monday was yesterday, and that was incredible because Octavia, again, cool chick, her mom is an artist who knows people and got us tickets to Maria Cornejo, which was incredible because that's like one of those off-site shows at Pier 57 that's like really exclusive and elite. So we went to that at 6 yesterday night, and we were like just waiting in line, and then all of a sudden Mark Ruffalo shows up, and him and his significant other, I don't know if they're married or what, I don't really know his life, besides the fact that he was awesome in 13 Going on 30. He was just like chilling in line in front of us. That was crazy. Earlier that day, I'd met Joanna Hillman from Harper's Bazaar. She's like, I want to say she's a senior fashion editor. I might just be making that up. She's cool. She's really nice. And then when we got inside of Pier 57, I saw Linda Fargo from Bergdorf Goodman. That was awesome. We did like this potentially awkward, like same-sided handshake thing, but it ended up being really cute because she's Linda Fargo. And I saw Simon Doonan from Barney's, but I didn't realize it was him. It was like, knew the face, I subconsciously knew the name, couldn't put two and two together. Also been struggling with my Algebra 2 class, so can see how those are related. I think that was all I wanted to say. This has been a really long video. I hope I didn't, like, bore you to death. But, yeah. I also hope that if we don't know each other, like, we've never spoken, this didn't, like, skew your sense of everything. Because I know if I see a video of a blogger and I hear their voice and I see their body, like, move, like, their face, it's weird. But, yeah, if we know each other, hey, how's it going? What's up? Yeah, I guess that's it. It's been great talking to myself. I don't know how to end this, but I will see you, no, you'll see me soon, because I'm not actually, you're going to be looking at pictures of me and pictures I've taken. But, yeah, have a nice rest of the week. Fashion Week's almost over. Yay! Got 3 shows tomorrow. Millie. Ooh, this is awkward. Anna Sui, and then Clover Canyon, and then I'm done. Fashion Week, Spring 2013. Over and out. Peace.